Hello, welcome back to the Beastlands. I'm Castle, and this is my stupid face. Thanks for coming back and hanging out with us once again as we journey deeper into the forgotten lands known as Memoland. We're going to do a quick recap, but I'd like you to know that we're currently holding a contest. It is an art contest. Any kind of fantasy art is welcome. We don't currently have that many applicants, meaning it's going to be really easy for you to win. So drop us an email with your application to callofthebeastlands at google.com. Without further ado, here's our show.
Gentlemen,
Hello.
I'm sure you're curious as to why I've brought you all here together today. It's because it's much easier to kill you all in one place.
That was my second guess.
What was your first guess?
Cheese.
You're announcing the live show of the session?
I mean, you would be more than aware of that if that were the case.
Yes.
You is not aware. You has jokes.
Excuse me while I blow my brains out.
Don't do it.
If voice in the sky is a celestial being, then has no brain to begin with. Not physical, you are. Celestial.
You who claim to know so much about the voice in the sky. Are you a cleric?
I am clever.
All right, it looks like we're all back, except for maybe Astites and West.
No, I heard a sign.
I'm back.
I'm here.
Are
Oh,
any of
what?
us babies?
Sounds great.
No,
None of us are babies?
I don't think
Great.
so.
Well, ain't no baby got back.
Baby, be back.
I got back.
Got back.
I mean, I'm technically pretty young for my species.
That young species got back.
Baby
But
got booty
I've
like
been an
pow,
adult
pow,
for a
pow.
long while.
All y'all species are young as shit. Y'all nothing but children playing with toys. Anyway,
I beg to differ. I have underwear older than you.
TMI.
Yeah, I'm 42.
this is metaphor realm where your races have been around for roughly 300 years, and I am a god, so don't backtalk me.
But we have no back.
Well, good. It'll make it easy not to backtalk me.
So now we'll just confront you.
And
All
just in time for our sponsors, Back Talking Your DM by Dirk and Dirtle Podcast. Watch it.
Yep. Yeah,
Have
that's
you
the
ever
one.
been so mad at the
Wait.
voice of the sky that you
Am I
just
the
want to
old
kill
man
him?
of the group?
Well, he'll kill you first.
Besides you, am I the old man of the group?
You're probably the second oldest.
Yeah, second oldest.
All right, so
In real terms, I take that honor myself.
Yes.
back in the spirit of the game, y'all just killed these boulettes. You're in that post-battle adrenaline come down. What's on your mind?
Dirk. All right then.
You has no thoughts.
Dirk
I'm
wants
gonna go
to,
check out those caravans and wagons and what's in them and stuff.
like take an inventory and see the damage.
Okay. What were you saying?
I was wanting to fly up. Pretty good high distance where I can see quite a good layout.
Do your best cloud impression.
Do what?
Do your best cloud impression.
And
Okay.
then I'm going to at second level. What type of a terrain are we in?
Mountain.
Okay, then yeah.
Digital.
I'm gonna cast it at second level, but I'm going to that'll let me sense up to 12 miles if there's any draconic species.
What spell is this?
Hold on. Trying to find it. Just so. Oh, it's primal awareness.
Oh,
Beginning
it's
at
not-
third level, you can use your action and
Yeah. I'm aware of
yes.
this.
Oh, okay.
So you're using it specifically for dragons, though.
Yes, specifically for.
All right. Well, you do get pings on several minor types of dragon within that 12-mile radius. Some are underground, some are along the cliff face. It doesn't actually tell you like specifically where they are, but yeah, you can sense some dragon.
I just know I could probably pinpoint a direction of where they're coming from, but that's about it.
Well, you find a few different directions. You sense that dragon life is not sparse in these parts. Sparse?
So, what's probably, I guess, what would be the nearest? I suppose where I'm feeling strongest.
Well, there is roughly trying to figure out like how much information I should give you.
Well, hold on. Because it may just be within the distance, maybe not how far away it is.
Yeah, depending on how specific the information is, could you just post this in chat for me? 'Cause I
Yeah,
can
sure.
tell you a lot, but I'm just not sure that I should is the thing.
Yeah. I think it's just sensing whether or not the creatures are.
Furthermore, you don't have to pick it. It'll tell you about all of them.
Oh.
Okay, so you sense aberrations. You sense dragons. You sense elemental. You sense fae. And you sense undead.
Oh. It senses all that.
Yeah, you don't have to pick.
Oh. Oh, okay.
And for you, it's within 6 miles, so that's a pretty big area.
That would be 12 miles.
It starts off as 1 mile, and then it moves to 6. If you're in your favorite terrain. Unless it upgraded with like another feature or something.
Okay. 2 miles. Never mind.
6.
Yeah, it's 6 within a radius of you.
That's while you're in your favorite terrain, which your favorite terrain is mountains, right? You got mountains and forests and shit?
Yeah, I got mountains and forests.
Okay, so yeah. Within that 6 miles, you, like I said, you sense aberrations, dragons, elementals, fae, and undead. Yeah.
Do you share that information?
Contemplating, because I mean, I couldn't say, hey guys, in the next 150 feet, we might be up against a whole bunch of masses here.
Yeah, the most you could say on a feeling like this is like, there's a lot of powerful creatures in this mountain range. I sense it. You know?
I guess what I'll do is just do a quick scan of the area just to see if I can see anything out of the ordinary, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. So you're hovering up there, pretending to be a cloud, sensing for creatures and trying to keep an eye out for your party. Okay.
Yeah.
Those of you who are attempting to harvest the boulette, who's on that? Or anyone. Does anyone want to do that? Okay, moving on to the cart. The cart was laden with a bunch of smashed and emptied boxes. With a little bit of inspection, you can tell that a lot of that was filled with food. As the people were saying, this shipment, they needed it to, supplement their food supplies from hunting and gathering. But there was some other stuff. You, in fact, find a stack of weapons, some of which are bent and broken, but others seem to be in pretty good condition. Mr. Inventory guy, scribe, if you would like to mark down a cache of weaponry, you could put that, towards buildings or whatever.
Mm-hmm. So just a cache of weaponry?
Yeah. They're martial weapons, so like, swords, axes, warhammers, shit like that. Let's see here. Give me investigation checks for those of you who are going through the cart.
How many people can I give guidance? Just one?
Just one.
Then I'll give it to Gizzard. $27.
All right, that's
Just
pretty good
make that-
investigation. You find a lockbox. It's locked. It was buried underneath some rubble, some smashed goods, silks.
How complicated does the lock look?
You know about locks.
I mean, I could smash it. Maybe.
Well, I'm fairly sure I know a little bit about clockwork and stuff like that. Could I try and figure out how to pick the lock?
Well, do you have a lockpick?
No, but I could try and prestidigitation the trinket of a lockpick and try and use that in the 6 seconds I have it.
Sure. Give me a dexterity check. Unless you're proficient.
I'm not proficient with lockpicks, no.
Then give me a dexterity check.
That's a 10.
Okay, you don't open the lock. Give me a Constitution saving throw as a spike shoots out of it and into your hand. And then it retracts. What'd you get?
15.
50. All right. So you hold on, let me pull up this poison. You save. So you take 1 point of piercing damage and thank your lucky stars. It remains locked.
Hey, surviving on luck is still surviving.
Right. So there are some corpses around, and those of you that are of a roguish nature, rooting through pockets and backpacks and such, you come up with about 4,000 gold pieces worth of gems and jewelry. Um, yeah. You also have found some art objects, some like trade art objects. 7 of them, worth 25 gold pieces each. I could give you descriptions of the items if you like. There's a silver pitcher, a small mirror set in a painted wooden frame, a gold locket with a painted portrait inside of it, a copper chalice with silver filigree. There's actually 2 of those. A pair of engraved bone dice. They are very decorative. And a small gold bracelet.
How much each again?
25 each.
25 each.
There's also, among the wreckage, you find that a potion has been miraculously spared from the trauma Cart suffered. And it is a potion of poison resistance. Also, you find a chest that, well, 3 small chests that are also locked. They're made out of some kind of high-grade wood. One of them is significantly heavier than the other 2. And yeah, that's what you guys find.
So, 10 pieces of art, right?
There was 7, actually.
Oh, 7, sorry. And the potion, the small locked box, the 3 locked chest. Yeah. And the cache of martial weapons. Did I miss anything?
There was... No, that's it.
Alright, good.
How big are these carts and how many of them are there?
Bigger. Let's see, there are probably about 5 by 10. And you see the wreckage of 4 carts.
So I could reasonably get 2 carts in a 10 by 10 square.
Yeah. Which is about as wide as a road is, you know, so you can pass each other. Why do you ask?
I'm going to go ahead and use 2 castings of Fabricate to just restore the carts to workable condition.
So you want to... How I see this working is like you go over to the busted carts and use the material, the raw material like wood and iron and whatever, to replace. To fabricate brand new working parts for the new cart. Am I saying this right?
Yeah, but I can also use raw materials that I can see within 120 feet of me.
Oh, and just fabricate a full cart.
Yeah, or you and use the original remains to fabricate the new one too.
Okay.
Like use it as a basis.
How big can the item that you fabricate say?
As long as it can fit in a 10 by 10 cube.
Excellent. So you could realistically make 2 carts. I got you. I'm following. Yeah. With a single casting, you can get that done, I believe.
Yeah, but since there's 4 carts, I'd have to use 2 castings. And then I want to do it a third time, but on a boulette carcass, and just try and remove that armor off or like any useful bits.
Okay. What would you like to turn the armor into? Hang on a second. Let me pull up Hammond's handbook and see what that says about boulettes. I bet you it says something. So that's what I was asking, who was taking care of the carcasses, because that matters.
Yeah, I wanted to see if anyone else was going to volunteer for it, because if I was going to roll like survival or something, it would probably be bad.
Feel that? Okay, so interesting table B. Here, hold blights, bugbears, boulette. So, give me a nature check. Somebody give me a nature check.
Oh, hold on. I'm double checking, but I think I have something that gives me advantage on nature checks.
Excuse me.
You is not your guy.
Oh, well, I have a high nature anyway.
What is it?
20.
20? Okay. So, you find that there's probably a lot of good uses for the boulette. The hide itself is obviously a pretty good incentive to hunt these things. Hammond's handbook says that while the boulette relies on its powerful jaws and claws that tunnel through solid rock, it is aided by a layer of rock-dissolving slime that it exudes constantly from its hide. When harvested quickly, the hide itself retains this property and can be crafted into protective equipment for subterranean adventures. Did that sink in? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. On the casting for the bullet corpse, could I also add like my 7 remaining vials and get just vials of that dissolving liquid?
It's no, actually.
Worth a shot.
Yeah, that's why you harvest the hide quickly, is so it retains that quality. But the boulette
That's cool.
claws, right? So also the teeth and the claws are worth something. So the claws are an excellent weapon base for weapons capable of piercing rock and metals alike. And the teeth are capable of puncturing even steel armor, and they're regarded as materials for crafting daggers and spears.
The claws would make good mining equipment.
It definitely would. So, with that casting of what's the spell called again? Fabrication.
Fabricate. Do you want me to post it?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm wondering if that'll just remove the need for checks on this. Like it'll remove it as materials, or because it's organic. You know what I mean?
It's in chat.
So no, you still have to harvest this shit. Unless you're trying to make an item out of it. No, I mean, you still need to get it off.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it off. Not exactly make anything out of it, but
Well,
get it off.
I'm gonna need someone to make a check instead of this casting, because this is for making like products and stuff.
What has to be rolled?
A nature check.
Yep, still not your guy.
But is he doing
I'll give
this
it a
alone?
try for a nature check.
What? I mean,
If
yeah.
it's in-
I was just wondering if anyone is going to help him or what. No. Go ahead and
Oh
give
yeah,
me
I mean, I could help. I just don't have much of a bonus.
that. I think I need someone who is proficient.
Oh,
Which lost them.
your respective proficiency. Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm proficient.
Then you can. Well, I mean, you're making a check. I needed someone who could help you with proficiency, but don't worry about it. Just give me that check.
I'm 80 feet in the air.
Okay.
That's a 12.
So you successfully extract a small pouch of boulette teeth. Hmm. The claws off of that particular creature have been ruined, and the hide is cracked beyond reasoning. Probably because of Lesk. You want to try again on a different one? This is going to take another hour.
Is it possible that we can just take the corpses with us?
Well, they weigh like 1,300 pounds.
Those are massive.
Yeah, in the portable hole though, could we?
The portable holes have a carrying capacity of like 500 pounds.
Hmm. Tough. Well then. So if Gizzard's working on one, somebody else could be working on another. Except, do we
Well-
have anyone else proficient in nature? I'm not.
How are those mantises?
Let's see here. That's a good question. They are trained at acrobatics, insight, and stealth. Other than that, they're like +3. So
Not the best.
but hey, they could give it a shot. They'll take one of them.
Do we want to take some time to try and take apart some of these?
Yeah, the while you were doing yours, the mantises managed to disassemble another one. They got another pouch of teeth and a set of 4 claws. But still no hide.
All right. Well, if no one objects, I'm going to try on another one.
Okay, this is your 3rd hour. Or sorry, second hour.
You want another check?
Yeah.
25.
There you go. That's
Oh,
a
I didn't get
full.
to say it. You was going to bestow Yu's blessing.
Have the mantises try another one while he's doing that one.
Yeah, I will.
Forward.
But
I could be. Shit, I
Oh.
could be doing guidance to these. Fuck.
oh dang, a little late. Shit, forgot about those cleric powers.
Well, I was thinking I don't have proficiency in nature, so I can't help. But of course, I can always help.
Of course you can help. You're Lesk.
I can always help.
But anyway, the mantises are going to try their luck on the second hour.
And they're gonna do it with guidance now. Decided to get
Okay.
off my ass. Just sitting on the sidelines, like, yeah. Ooh.
Thanks, Les, for not helping.
You're welcome.
Okay, so altogether, so far you've gotten 4 bags of teeth,
Alright, 4 bags of teeth.
3 sets of claws, and 1 boulette hide.
Did the 4 guidance help the mantis people at all?
Oh, I actually forgot to roll that even after it just said it.
I just rolled a
Okay, yeah, that's 2 hides.
cool.
Yeah, it did help. And with that, your looting is complete, unless you want to break into those lock boxes.
I'll help someone do it if I can.
You're not proficient. So,
I
the
have
only
these
people
two.
with lockpicks are the rogues.
I can do it.
Can.
You can do it.
You can do it. Ascites, you want to maybe help him? You're the only other one. I think we lost Ascites.
He's daydreaming.
He's daydreaming, and so is his character. Go ahead and give me a lockpicking check. Dexterity. Plus
What I
proficiency.
wouldn't give for a tuna right now.
Wait, dexterity plus what?
Proficiency.
Normal or advantage?
If no one's helping you, normal. But I'm sure that Lesk wants to keep flexing his magic powers.
Nope, I'm done. Just one.
Just
Oh,
one.
thank you.
Just
Taking a
one.
nap, guys.
Yes!
Oh, you don't even need it.
Yes!
See? See?
No, you
why don't I
wasted.
even know how to do this?
You wasted.
Jeez.
Look at that! That's perfect!
So, let's see.
I just unlocked a magical realm to a door on this tree on the far side of where we're standing.
Critical
That's a
unlock.
total of 29.
Right, so you managed to
Proficiency 33.
disarm the trap, and inside is a carved jewel worth 140 gold pieces.
This seems precious. I hand it to Lesk.
Right, there's 3 more.
I hand them all to Lesk.
So 4 carved jewels.
Correct.
4 carved jewels worth 200. They worth how much?
140.
Alright, I thought I heard 200.
No.
Want to try unlocking another one?
Sure.
Chest number 2.
So this was specifically the small locked box.
Yeah.
Alright.
Ah. Nope.
What was that?
It's a 9. Oh, plus 4, 13.
13. Click. You unlock the second lockbox.
Oh, wow.
It is full of chips of agate that are worth 800 gold piece in total.
800?
Yes. They're chips of agate.
I found Chaggets.
I got the box of Jagged, guys.
Never heard of faggots.
It's my favorite cereal, Chaggio. This sounds funny.
You got 2 more tests.
Okay, I'll do another one.
You probably think these would be great with some dip.
Yes.
You got some jackets and dip down there?
I just want my Chaggios.
Additional food of
25.
25 definitely does it.
Get your box
That's
of
going
jackets
to be
today.
a click, and the box opens, and there's a strange form of currency that are shaped like teeth and claws. After a little bit of discussion, you discover that they are traditional currency of the Pride Land. The platinum pieces are called fangs, and there are 10 of them. And the gold pieces are claws, and there are 600 of them.
Uh, 600 gold, or 600 golden claws.
Yeah.
Ooh. I wonder if this is from their previous campaign serpentine.
No, these are those were lizard person coins from an ancient place. This
How
one
much?
is cat person coins from
Oh.
recent.
And then there was gold and then silver. How much?
There was no silver. There was
Oh, just
600
gold.
gold and 10 platinum.
10 platinum. That was it.
Yeah, and the platinum were and then there's one final lockbox. Take it away, you guy.
You guy. 28.
Yeah,
I'm on a roll.
Oh, wait, guidance lasts a minute.
you're on a roll.
Because I have my Chaggios.
To this final lockbox, which is significantly more heavy than the other lockboxes, clicks open, and inside you see that there is a large quantity of copper pieces that are in the same style as the other one. These ones are shit. What did I decide on copper?
We don't want this copper.
You don't want this.
It smells bad.
No, they're copper nubs.
Copper
They're called-
gnomes?
NUB, nub.
Oh, nubs. Okay.
Copper nubs. With my shaggy.
I got Chaggios and Nubbios.
Yeah, and there's 1,200 copper nubs in this chest. It's heavy, and they're copper.
I knew a copper once. They were the best of friends.
All right, well, that's your loot, guys. We're going to go ahead and swap over to Todia. Todia, how you been, buddy?
Listening.
How was this episode of Inaction and boredom? Anyway, so you were making the trek along with talkative Jimmy and a escort of your Mantis people to the location named, well, not named, it's the Tower of Honduig. You're there on a quest to do what again? I'm great, GM.
I'm trying to figure out the freaking gauntlets.
The what? Sorry.
The gauntlets, the Toadies Balance.
Ah, yes. Was there a secondary mission to this?
No, I just
I
knew
believe that.
I thought I was going to be gone a couple of weeks, but I'm here this week, so I figured I'd join them in their quest over there.
We're gonna cut to your journey real quick.
Were you talking about my journey or my mission?
Yeah, your mission that you gave Jimmy.
Yeah. Do.
You gave him a bunch of gold. Told him to round up the gold.
Yeah. Need to know the location of the king or Duskin.
Ah, the king or the general.
But the king would be more priority.
Indeed.
But if you can do both, that'd be awesome.
Right. So, Todier, you're
I
traveling.
also wanted to send along like a small portion of map from the gnomish ruin that I had the little spider dudes print out, along with Todier to help pique the guy's interest.
That's between you and Todier until it becomes relevant to Han. But anyway, so Todier, you're traveling along with your entourage, and plants and small animals are dying as you walk. You're ravenously hungry. It's been a few days. You're out of rations. You guys have had to hunt. And you roll up on this tower on a mountaintop. You've been before. Only leaving before, never entering. Let me pull up this tower.
I have to ask, I have my freaking, the gauntlet, the rings, whatever, in the bag of holding. So are things still dying around me with them in the bag of holding? Or only when I have
Oh,
them
no.
equipped?
No. You're still hungry, but no, things aren't dying around you.
Okay, just
While it's in the
10 rings.
bag of. That's fair. Hold on a second. Han. Yes. Han. So, the Tower of Garrus. It is worn to time. The top is missing. It partially crumbled. But you know that you came out from underneath it. There's a big underground section to it that can't be seen. But the mountain pass winds its way between slabs of granite. Following a shepherd's path, a stony ridge sharpens into a series of bluffs. At the crest of the highest bluff stands a featureless tower. The gray sky sinks and darkens around the tower silhouette. The stone cylinder standing sheer between mountain peaks. From the clouds, black wings flap and a figure settles on the battlement rim. There are two vaguely vulture-like creatures roosted on top of the tower, keeping watch and looking at you keenly.
I don't like the way that you read that like a boss fight.
Follow us on all major social media, Discord, Twitch, and as always, thank you for joining us.
See you tomorrow at 4.